Hi, everybody. This is a wee bit of alchemy. I'm Rick Barrett. Welcome and Happy New Year. Um, what first thing I'd like to do today is address something that is kind of hitting a lot of us, and that is airborne illnesses that are seem to be happening with renewed vigor now. And so I'd like to go back and look at something that I had brought up a few months ago, but it seems very timely now, and that is the uh, the nitric oxide cycle, and that is something that is happening inside your body. It's a fairly recent discovery. I think 1998, somebody got a Nobel Prize for the discovery. But it's the basic idea is that if your nitric oxide cycle is robust, then you'll be healthy, and the cells will be doing what they need to do. Nitric oxide is a substance that's produced by your body, and it's composed of one atom of nitrogen and one atom of oxygen, and uh, and what it does, uh, the cycle takes about 3 minutes. So that is whenever the 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 nitric oxide, which is a gas, is in your body, it's emitted and it goes permeates through all the cells, and it causes them to relax. And what that does is it allows your blood vessels to dilate. That means that there is a better blood circulation throughout your whole body, and so it lasts for about 3 minutes, and it takes about 3 minutes to dissipate. But as we get older, there's a tendency to have a less robust nitric oxide. And one of the things that has been discovered to increase rather dramatically the production of nitric oxide is humming. And I just want to read you a couple of the things that the nitric oxide. Uh, this is something that when you have a healthy nitric oxide cycle. This is from John Beaulieu's website. He was my polarity teacher, and he said when cells are puffing nitric oxide in a natural rhythmic cycles, we experience these benefits: enhance cell vitality, vascular flow, and heart healing. It destroys bacteria and viruses at a micro level, which naturally enhances our immune system and increases our ability to prevent and fight infection. It increases resistance to stress and greater levels of energy and stamina, sharpens mental clarity, and diminishes states of depression due to the balancing of the autonomic nervous system, improves digestion and natural cleansing. So, all cool stuff. And particularly the idea of enhancing your resistance to airborne illnesses at this time of year. So the idea of humming is to get your nasal passages and your sinuses to vibrate, and ideally it's around 130 cycles per second, but don't worry about that. Just getting it to vibrate, and be able to feel that is an important part of this. And the area here that gets vibrated is is right here at your nasal bones, and it connects up to the center of your brain, which is the jade pill palace, the Niwan Gong. I'm sorry, not jade pill, the mud pill palace, the Niwan Gong. And this is whenever you vibrate your using your humming, you vibrate your sphenoid bone, which is a bone right in the center of your head. And this is sitting on top of the sphenoid bone is your pituitary gland, your master gland, controls everything. Right above the pituitary gland is your hypothalamus, which is the nervous system's connection to the endocrine system. So it regulates your your endocrine system, your hormones. Behind the sphenoid bone is your pineal gland. So this area is this mud pill palace. That is, it's considered to be the home of the spirit in the Taoist tradition. And in Tai Chi, the Taijiquan literature keeps talking about you must raise your spirit, and what they're talking about is raising it to your brain, to this particular spot in your brain, your center of your brain, and your center of your head. It's actually at the bottom of the brain. And what that does is it produces a state that is an expansive state that lifts the spirit, raises the spirit. So we get this benefit here by raising the spirit, kind of helping to support and nurture our endocrine system and our nervous system, and create this ability to also to dilate the blood vessels and increase the circulation of blood, and helps your heart and clearing out your veins and arteries. And so all these things are happening just by this humming. So the the way I would like to do it is using the M sound. So it's like mm. Whenever you do that, it resonates it resonates in your head resonator, and that causes the sphenoid bone to vibrate, and that will stimulate the nitric oxide in your in your head there, in your nasal area, and that'll then circulate throughout the whole body. So the way we're going to do it is I've done a number of different ways, but the way I like to do it today is you take a deep breath, point your index fingers to establish your energetic coherence, and then as you exhale, you're going to hum with an M sound, and you want to feel the vibration in your nasal area. If you like, you can point with one finger and then feel that with the other hand, just to get that sense, is it vibrating or not? You want to tune into that. And so we'll do like 10 breaths and just do that, just to kind of get the idea of how to do this, enhancing the nitric oxide cycle. Some research indicates that it's up to 15 times as much as the normal nitric oxide flow. So just a little bit of this goes a long way toward enhancing your health and well-being. So let's do that. So we're going to you can do it standing, sitting, whatever. I'm going to do it sitting. So going to point your index fingers and take a deep breath. Breathe deep into your abdomen. Use your diaphragm to do that. And then place the tip of your tongue in the roof of your mouth and breathe out through your nose and then pause. And deep breath. Pause. Deep breath. Pause. Deep breath. Pause. Deep breath. Deep breath. Mm. Pause. Deep breath. Mm. Pause. Two more. Deep breath. Mm. Pause. Last one. Deep breath. Mm. And just breathe naturally. You just be with that for half a minute. Just feel into your body. Notice any effects you may experience there. Good. Anybody have any feelings come from that? Any observations? Jonathan.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely puts some kind of carbonated rush into me. It's a little weird. I didn't expect.
Schweffervescence.
I didn't expect that. But that's a very, for me, happy feeling. Feeling
Yeah,
myself or space, right? It's a way of pervadingly a sense of space. So
yeah.
very cool.
Bubbly.
And it has inspired a 10-second song.
Okay.
Good, good. Rick's Tai Chi Alchemy is good.
Our theme song.
Could be next T-shirt.
We're gonna get sued.
Peter.
Yeah, I noticed it sounded to me like you were making a little bit more of an NG sound than an M sound. And I tried that and I seemed to get more vibration with a more nasally and kind of sound than an
Oh,
where the fricative resistance is more further back than M sound. You can make it different places, but it can be pressing the lips together, or I don't understand this too well, but there seems to be and also pitch. I'm wondering about if there's an optimal pitch for
130 cycles per second.
Oh, okay. And where is that in relation to middle C?
Right around there.
Okay, middle C.
Right around middle C. So
Okay.
yeah, so it actually when I use my tuning forks, I use 128 cycles per second as the C there.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
it's right in that neighborhood. So
Hmm.
if you're anywhere in that ballpark, I think you're good. As far as the vowel sound, the M sound is actually the sound whenever you say aum, that is or om, that is that M sound is what creates the resonant, activates the resonators in that sound. So that's kind of what we're going for there. But I think the NG sound is, I may slip into that, because it feels good too. So I can go, either way. So
Yeah, but with Ohm, you've got real pedigree in the sound.
You do, you do. There's some gravitas built into that sound. So you can think of it in those terms, in terms of and both of them will create this resonance in your sphenoid cavity there. So cool. Anybody else? Debbie.
I noticed that it looked to me like you were opening your jaw more, so I tried to drop mine a little more,
Okay.
keeping the tongue on the top of the roof of the mouth. But when I did that, it seemed to move from being a vibration forward of that to more in the middle of my head. So
Nice.
that was a good
Nice.
good
Good.
thing to
I wasn't
discover.
aware that I was doing that, but I think you're right. I think when I go, so my mouth is really, it's my lips are sealed, but my jaw is dropped. So you're right. Good observation. Good observation.
Relaxing the jaw supposed to help shift into the parasympathetic nervous system by relaxing the jaw.
Yeah, yeah. Good point. Very good. Very good. Cool. Anybody else? Yeah, Lynn.
I happened to do this yesterday with the ocean, and I highly recommend it. When you're
Nice.
humming with the incoming waves, it's just like,
Oh
whoa,
man.
so much happens. Yeah.
Terrific. Terrific. Beautiful. And yeah. Good. And you also get the benefit of all those negative ions coming off of the crashing waves too. So that's good stuff. Yeah. Cool. Anybody else? Valerie.
Well, I know when we've done this before, when you first introduced it to us, we were actually keeping the mouth open and letting that hum come out. And for me, I felt more vibration when I do it that way than with the sound.
Cool.
Just
That's a good point. More it's hard to do an M sound that way though. With the
well,
mouth.
I wasn't going for the M sound. I
Yeah.
was just when I've been doing it
Uh,
before. Yeah, for me, I could just feel more vibration up in here.
Interesting. Cool. And the aum sound, that the with the mouth open, you got to get more in the sound, the more the mouth resonator and the throat resonator rather than the head resonator in general. But you were able to get it up into your head more, which is kind of cool. So beautiful. Cool. Anybody else? It's all really good observations here. We're good. Okay, beautiful. Okay, that one's a wrap. All right. So let's moving on. So time we got. So we're drawing toward the end of the Chinese year, and which also the end of winter. We're leaving our dragon behind and embracing the wood snake, and we're um, but the winter element of water, which is the most yin of the elements, that is that kind of moves over into springtime very early as for us here in the Northeast, but it and that's like January 29th, I believe, is Chinese New Year. That's the start of the calendar, the new year, and that's the start of spring. And so we'll be moving into the wood element at that point. But so what I'd like to do is kind of get our last licks in on both the dragon and the water, the yin watery element of winter, and with nurturing the kidneys and whatnot, and kind of revisit the grass dragon, which has a watery quality to it. Only we're not going to do it stepping. We're going to do it without stepping. We're going to do it stationary and just kind of get into that dragony vibe. And so I like to include some of the stuff that we've done recently. That is including this G-Tran Heart One point, the utmost source, and which pumps more circulation throughout the whole system, and also the Chi Chung points here at the on the Qua, and that's the thrusting Chi point. So I like to feel into those as we're doing the dragon. I want you to also remember your dragon tail. So to actually feel that tail extending back behind you, reaching with your tail. So it's not just hanging out there, but you're actually actively engaging your tail. And what that does is it helps with your circulation, your what do you call it? The not the grand circular, the oh, help me out here. Anyway, the connection of the Duma and the Renma, the what do you call it?
Macroscopic orbit.
Microscopic orbit. Thank you. So the microscopic orbit, you're connecting up your conception and your governing vessels, and that enhances your vitality throughout your whole system. These are like the major reservoirs of chi flow in your body. So by engaging your tail, you're connecting up to that at that point there where the energy going up your spine, over your head, down your center. You're getting this connection with these major channels. So all this stuff is going to happen with the idea of enhancing your circulation, both of chi and of blood. And that seems to be a theme here with this watery stuff, right? Where we're enhancing flow. We're doing it by relaxing. We've already enhanced the cell's relaxation by enhancing our nitric oxide cycle. So that's creating more energy flow, more blood flow, ease of blood flow in your system, dilating your blood vessels. And so this is going to continue along that theme. And what this does, it nurtures your kidneys. It gives you more of that vitality. It stores up in the wintertime. And I use store metaphorically, but it kind of creates the potential there of energy that then feeds us throughout the year. And so this is the time where we kind of gather in chi. We're attracting chi from the nature chi. We're saying, come on in, yes, feed me nature. And we do that, we hang it. Ideally, you're going to do this facing north, but don't worry about that right now. Just I'm going to be facing the screen, so for me that'll be east. But whenever you're doing it right now for winter, you're going to be gathering. You're going to facing north, which is the direction of water. It's the direction of feeding that kidney energy as well. So why don't you stand up, please, and we're going to do some dragon stuff. So you want to take a stance a little bit wider than usual. Can you zoom in on me a little bit there? That's as good as we got. There we go. So we lose my feet. Then don't worry. I'm not moving, so I'm going to come in a little closer. There we go. And so your feet are a little wider than hip width. You want to get a nice dragon posture. We're going to start with feeling our 3 pillars, establishing our central equilibrium by, first of all, centering the body mass over the balls of the feet. Knees are unlocked. Feel yourself relaxed, getting very sung, sinking down into the earth. And reach with the crown of your head. Tuck in your chin. Don't force anything. It's a very gentle kind of reaching, gentle kind of retracting of the chin. You're not forcing, you're not creating any kind of neck tension at all. It's just gently reaching up. And this allows the qi that's coming up through the jade pillow gate to enter into that Niwan Gong I was just talking about. This allows your spirit to rise. You're right. It's rising and it's also condensing. Your spirit is condensing in the mud pill palace, your Niwan. Opening up that jade pillow gate at the base of your skull, allowing your Jing Shen, your spirit of vitality, to rise. And this is so that Jing Shen, that Shen part of that is the yang spirit, that the spirit, the action, the active spirit. So we're doing it very soft. We're allowing this to happen. And relax your lower back, relax your hips, feel yourself sinking down. And spiral down to the left, spiral down to the right, just so you can feel your hips loosening up, your hip joints loosening up. Feel your qua getting very sung. Your whole body, you want it sung. That is, you're releasing down into the support, the intrinsic support of your body, particularly your connective tissue system, and letting go of muscular tension. Reach out a little bit with your elbows and open your chest, open your shoulders. Point and reach with your index fingers and create that energetic coherence. And spread your fingers, open them up, but don't force it. You're just gonna open that slightly rounded. So we're getting it kind of getting a dragon hands. So there's a roundedness to your fingers, to your head, as if you would have put your hand on your head and keep that shape there. You're going to feel your dragon claws. And that's going to send a charge through your connective tissue system. You might feel it right away. There's like a tingling that goes and just shoots right through your connective tissue system. This is very similar to the effect we get by pointing and reaching with the index fingers, but now we're expanding it to all the fingers and feeling the qi circulating throughout your whole body. So we've got the three pillars, establish our central equilibrium. Feel we're feeling energetic coherence. The whole body is unified. There's one qi that animates your whole body. And there's also all the parts of your body are unified, connected up through your connective tissue system. Your body is very sung, that is, you're sinking down. With the only part that's really reaching up is the crown of your head. That's doing very lightly. Like there's like a spot maybe 6 inches above your head. You kind of reach up for that. That kind of feeds the yang qi of your body. And feel yourself attracting the nature qi. You're saying, feed me. You're eating the qi, allowing that to fill up. Feel your dragon tail now. You can kind of wiggle your tailbone a little bit, just kind of get that sense of it. You want to reach out. I encourage you to have a big tail. Reach it all the way back. 10 feet, 15 feet, just nice long dragon tail. Because we're going to reach with the tail as we turn. And that tail is going to amplify your energy as you do that. Yeah. Now, reach with your wrists. Just feel your arms very heavy. Feel that sung. Your arms are very heavy. Your arms slowly coming up, about belt high. Reach with your fingers. Look at your heels. Reach forward with your fingers. And feel just that little extension. Feel the effect throughout your whole body. What's happening here is you're activating the tensegrity of your connective tissue system as you do this. And you're also enhancing the chi flow. You're going to feel those points under your armpits, the heart 1 points, the stomach 30 points here on your quad. Feel those and feel the blood circulating. Go to the balls of your feet and pull back, reach back with your elbows, back with your hands, and feel that. Feel those poles in opposition. Nice and relaxed. Let it feed you. Keep making new space inside to receive even more of these gifts from nature. Just imagine that you're creating treasure rooms inside your body just to be able to receive all these gifts. And then sink into your heels and reach forward. Feel those fingernails. Feel those dragon claws. And pull back. Reach back with your elbows. Feel the dragon claws kind of raking the space as you do that. Very relaxed. Everything is super relaxed. Reach forward, sink into your heels. Open up, reach with your elbows. Feel the space under your armpits opening. And then reach with your elbows and separate your hands. Feel the hands pulling apart. It's almost like there's like filaments there that are being separated as they pull apart. You're feeling the traction of the hands, then you're reaching to that and sink back and reach forward with your hands, sink into your heels. Reach with your right hand, reach forward as your body turns to the left. As you turn to the left, you're going to sink into your right foot, and your tail is going to reach to the right. The right hand, tail reaches to the right as you turn to the left. You're reaching, arms are very relaxed. Open your back and feel the connection between your scapula. Just feel between your shoulder blades. Open your back, open your shoulders. You're drawing out the bones. That means you're kind of you're separating the bones, reaching forward and opening up the joints. And sink into the left foot. Reach your tail to the left as your left hand comes across and reaches to the right. Nice and soft. You're feeling the energy coming in. and filling you, feeling increasing your capacity to handle that incoming chi. Sink into your right foot, reach your tail to the right, your right hand comes across and reaches to the left. Feel that your body turns. Reach with your elbows and open. With your left foot, left hand, reach with your tail to the left, turn to the right. Now bring your hand up and reach with your head as your right hand comes over, tail wags to the right. Sink into your right foot or your left foot, sink into your left foot, and the left hand comes up and reaching around. Feel the connection from your tail all the way to your fingertips. Right foot, turn to the left. Left foot, turn to the right. And back to center. And just feel into the energy that's been produced. Just allow that to continue to come in. Now we're going to move very small movements this time. Going to make right hand, right foot, tail to the left. So very small movements to the left, left hand moving to the right. Right hand moving to the left with your right foot. Very small movements. Keeping the same amount of energy, amplifying the chi, continue to move. Now even smaller, so much so that you can't see movement, but you can feel your intention. Your right hand moving to the left. Your tail moving to the right. Your tail moving to the left. There we go. And the right hand, tail moving to the right. Left hand, tail moving to the left. Now let go of that. And just feel all those movements simultaneously. And sink into your heels. Reach down with your hands. Feel your dragon doing all those things without moving. Feel the potential of energy that exists in your body right now. Any of those movements you could summon instantly. And that any of those energies you can summon instantly. The chi in your arms, your hands, fingers, feel it in your feet. Open your chest, open your shoulders, open your joint. Feel the circulation throughout your body. Feel the chi, feel the blood working together, energizing the whole system with that Yin Qi. Sink into your heels, really feel into the Yin. Breathe deep and feel your Dantian, your lower Dantian. And each breath allows the Qi to feel that and let it go. Feel it and let it go. Take it to your right foot, step in with your left foot. The balls of your feet and arms come up very soft, very light. Yeah, like they're being lifted up. Take it to your heels and disappear the chi. Allow yourself to float, dissipate, dissolve, empty out, throw away the chi. And pause for a moment and allow that allow yourself to attract the nature chi as much as you can tolerate. And let it go. Take it in, eat the chi and throw it away. Please have a seat. How's that? Good. Sharon.
I'm going to use the word substantial and insubstantial here, but when I was like on the right, working from the right side, a more substantial side, I found myself breathing only through the right nostril.
Interesting.
And the same on the left. And
Wow.
and I didn't know if I should bring it to both of them or just let it be.
Just go with it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't, particularly at this phase, don't force anything. You just kind of, it's more a question of allowing rather than making something happen. This is, very, very yin. We'll get more yang as the months come forward, but right now it's more just letting it happen. Cool. Anybody else? Hey, Scott.
Excuse me. Wow, that was a serious adult dose of nature chi.
I found it to be true. That to be true. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. The relaxation thing that's really relaxation and allowing. It's really I think it's one of the big keys.
Yeah.
And your directions tonight were just really about just when you were talking about lifting your knee one, but not trying, and it was very helpful. And I tell you, every time I focus on my tail, it's like I get hit with a wave of chi that is like, it's crazy.
Me too. I should talk about the tail more, but that's yeah, it's a biggie.
Yeah, it's wow, it's really crazy.
Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Scott.
Thank
Peter.
you.
Yeah, I was interested that at the beginning of the class you mentioned that we're coming into the time of the wood snake. Is that right? The wood snake. Are you going to? Are you going to teach us about the wood snake and how to relate to the energy of the wood snake and what it means?
You know, I will probably have to talk to my guy about that. I mean, I know wood and I know snake, but you know, there may be some nuances to the wood snake that I will have to ask Master Yang about. That because you know, that's a new one for me, so I have to kind of dig into that.
I don't know if it'll be appropriate or not, but it would be nice to be able to focus on that snake tail.
Snake tail, okay. Yeah. Peter or Richard.
I just wanted to make a quick comment about my tail, and this is a little strange, but I've discovered that I can, if I want to take a little break, I can sit back on my tail.
Excellent. They come in handy, these tails.
They really come in handy.
Kind of like a kangaroo, right?
Exactly.
Your tail, yeah. Cool. Cool. Anybody else? Any thoughts, observations?
You have killed my wife. She can't make words.
I'm so sorry.
She can't make words. She always brings the laptop back and forth. She couldn't even do that. I had to take the laptop because it was beyond her.
Yeah, it's as you said, an adult dose.
Big time.
Oh, yeah. So okay. Well, thank you all so much. It's been great. Thank you, producer. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Maria. Feel better.
Thanks.
And,
Thank you,
great.
Maria.
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone.
New Year. Great.
Great,
New Year,
great to
everyone.
see
Good to be
everyone
back.
together. Great to see you, Nick and Lynn.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Ciao.